Next tonight, though, bosses at Sports Direct have insisted that they had no knowledge of an undercover recording device which a group of MPs said they found during an unannounced visit to the firm's controversial Derbyshire warehouse.
Members of the Commons Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy Committee said they discovered the miniature camera during what was supposed to be a private discussion at the end of their tour of the warehouse at Shirebrook yesterday.
Well, local MP Amanda Soloway, who represents Derby North, was among the group who was there at Shirebrook yesterday, joins us now. I mean, just briefly, tell us what happened.
Well, obviously we did the visit and we'd gone round all afternoon and we knew that we were being recorded then. So we had visited lots of different warehousing there. Went back to the room. They very kindly brought us in some crisps and some drinks and said, did we want any sandwiches? And we actually said, no, we don't really want any sandwiches. We wanted a private meeting, and then before we know it, the sandwiches were brought in for us, placed on a table behind me. And then one of my colleagues sort of looked and said, there's a camera underneath. And the girl who'd bought the sandwiches fiddled.
That's the picture there, that you can see the camera with the sandwiches.
I mean, that's the photo I took. It was actually underneath the sandwiches first.
Oh, right. I mean, we say it's a miniature recording device. So I've got one exactly like it here. I mean, it's not absolutely tiny, is it? I mean, it's big enough to be seen. So
bigger than a sandwich.
Was it really subterfuge, do you think?
No. So what happened was that the photo that I took was when we'd actually found the camera underneath the chair and then put it by the side to show it.
Okay.
So if you look, there was an original photo of where the camera was actually placed. When the sandwiches were brought in, the camera was then placed underneath the chair. Now, and I it was a great visit. There were lots of improvements, and it just tainted the visit.
Has this
really
affected quite considerably relations with Sports Direct? Because it's, for all the statements that have come out, it does seem to have done.
I think we need to make sure that we focus on some of the positives that have been done. The whole idea of the inquiry was to have a look at working practice. There certainly have been some steps of improvement. And I would like to praise them for that, because they are making steps. Training's good. 6 strikes and you're out is certainly going in the right direction. But there's still stuff that they need to do. But to have this at the end of it, and I think if it wasn't placed there it must have been placed there by a member of staff. I don't, because it certainly wasn't one of our team. And they do need to have a look and find out why it happened, because there is a danger that it could taint it. And we only think of the inquiry around the camera as opposed to the good work that they started doing.
Well, we'll wait and see what happens. But thanks very much, Steve, for coming in and talking to us.
Extraordinary stuff. Thank you.
Amazing. Next, and